Hi, I'm Kelly and I'm an online language coach. In this area of my coaching, I coach people on how to learn languages. For this type of coaching, it's not important that I speak the language you're learning because I'm teaching you how to learn a language and not the specific language itself. This is something I believe is often overlooked in language learning. There's an old proverb which goes, "Give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish and you feed him for life." This means that if you teach somebody the skills to do something, it's going to be far more beneficial for them in the future. And this is what I'm doing with you here. I help you look at different methods of learning and pick the methods and materials that are best suited to you. But most importantly, I help you discover what type of learner you are so that you can then go and do this for yourself. I strongly believe that you do not need to have lots of free time and spend hours sat at a desk each day to learn a language well. I look at your everyday routines and show you how you can use them to fit language learning into them. And this also saves you time and it becomes a natural part of your day. A lot of people think that language learning is boring, and yes, approached in the wrong way, it really can be. But it doesn't have to be this way. Above all else, I believe that language learning should be fun. I don't think the traditional grammar-based approach that is often taught in schools is a very good way to learn a language at all, and so I don't encourage this way of learning. Instead, I believe that languages, including grammar, are best learned through dialogues of natural conversation around topics that are interesting and relevant to you. I also help you to develop your confidence so that you feel happier speaking, and together we can help you find native speakers to practice your target language with. If you are taught how to learn languages, you save yourself time, but also, and most importantly I think, in the long term you save yourself money because you don't have to rely on paying for teachers. Although I have had 19 years worth of teaching experience in the performing arts, I am still fairly new to language teaching, but I believe that this gives me a fresh approach and is especially good for people who want a different way. Also, I'm not trying to teach you a language here, but I'm trying to impart on you the knowledge and the skills to then go out and be able to teach yourself, which I think is an amazing skill to have. I give one-to-one coaching online using Zoom. I started using Skype, but after having connection and recording problems, I moved to Zoom. I can still use Skype if you would like, but I might not be able to record on it. If you would like to book a trial session with me, I would love to hear from you and I'd love to help you. If you have any questions, please do let me know. The trial lasts for 30 minutes and you don't have to continue with me after the trial, but it will give you a good idea of how you can move towards a more enjoyable language learning and how you can also fit language learning into your everyday life. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope to hear from you soon.